Hey, Mike with Rove Pest Control here. In today's video, we're going to answer the question of, is pest control safe when you're pregnant? So there's a couple factors that really go into this, and it's the kind of products that you're using and the placement of products that you're using. And unfortunately, what happens a lot is people tend to want to do their own pest control. This can actually be one cause of why using pest control yourself isn't safe if you're pregnant. Now, again, there are ways to use pest control that are safe if you do happen to be pregnant, but when you take matters into your own hands, that can actually be a major cause of creating a situation that isn't safe. So it's almost like you need a background in entomology or biology to understand what are a lot of the chemicals that go into various pest control products. And one thing to really keep in mind is that just because it comes from over the counter doesn't necessarily mean it's safer in any way, because what happens a lot is there's various ingredients that may or may not be safe, but how they're used and where they're placed in your home could make them either safe or not safe, especially if you happen to be pregnant. So one great benefit that you can get if you hire a pest control service is they can use products that are specifically a lot more safe around your family. So for example, at Rove Pest Control, we have options of pest control products that are safe to use in hospitals and rest home situations, which could be safe for your family as well if you're pregnant. So again, when you're going over the counter or just buying something random at the store, you really don't know what you're getting, and again, you could be ended up buying something that is harmful to your family. Another big factor that plays a role is where these products are placed. And a common mistake that people tend to do is if they try and do their own pest control or they buy products over the counter, they just kind of look for what the product's for, right? So maybe it's for rodents, maybe it's for spiders or roaches or flies or whatever the case is, and they don't actually pay attention to if the product should be used outdoors or indoors, and they just kind of spray it wherever, right? Or they see where a problem is and they just spray it all over, and that can be very dangerous because, again, proper placement and treatment with these pest control products is a lot of times what makes them either safe or not safe for your family. So again, this is another reason why we recommend reaching out to a pest control service if you have pest issues, so they can actually place those safe products in safe places for your family where you're not using an outdoor product indoors, or again, vice versa, or whatever the case might be. Another thing that's a common factor is that most pest issues are going to come from outside of the home. So unless you already have an existing issue that's happening in your home, future issues are going to come from pests coming inside of your home, taking hold, nesting, breeding, and then causing pest issues from there. So if you can prevent those pest issues from coming in and happening in the first place, you can avoid a lot of pest issues in the future. So again, that's another reason why we recommend reaching out to a pest control service like Rove Pest Control, because they can create a barrier around your home to prevent future pest issues. Now, again, you need to properly understand this, where this doesn't mean that you're never going to see a pest again if they treat the outside of your home. What it does is it creates that barrier, and when pests pass through that, they're going to die very quickly. So they're not going to be able to take hold in your home, start nesting, building up numbers, and creating issues in the future because they've created that barrier. And again, when you are using these products outside of your home, you can be relatively safe because, again, if you're pregnant, you're probably not going to be hanging out, in the cracks and crevices on the outside of your home. So having a pest control service treat in this way can be another way to implement pest control in your home to get rid of these pests, to keep them out in the future, that can be safe for you if you're pregnant. So again, really keep in mind, if you are pregnant or someone is pregnant in your home, one of the big factors is to not try and do your own pest control, because often you can use the wrong products, put it in the wrong place, use ingredients that aren't safe for people that are pregnant or children or pets or different things like that in your home, and you're much better off reaching out to a pest control service, especially if you have concerns like that, where you can talk to a trained professional and they can recommend and use specific treatments, products, and services that can be safe for your family. So again, hopefully you guys got some benefit and value out of this video. If you did, feel free to comment and share. And if you do have pest issues or you are pregnant and you're concerned about that, definitely reach out to a pest control service like us at Rove Pest Control. If you did want to reach us, you can get a hold of us at rovepestcontrol.com. And then if you happen to be a first-time customer, you can also go to rovepestcontrol.com/50 off and enter your information there to get $50 off first service with us. So again, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you got some value out of this video. And to learn more about hiring us as a pest control service, go on over to rovepestcontrol.com. And once again, if you're a first-time customer, you can get that great discount at rovepestcontrol.com/50 off. But thanks so much for tuning in. We'll talk to you more soon.